Yeah, thank you very much for inviting me today to introduce you to the Smart Anything Everywhere cosmos or world. And as Anna has already stated before, it's it's a pleasure to be here and to present. Smart Anything Everywhere is all about enhancing digital transformation of the European industry through digital innovation hubs, meaning that it's directly involved in the digitizing European industry strategy that aims to ensure that any industry in Europe, wherever situated and in whichever sector, can fully benefit from digital innovations to upgrade its businesses to the digital age. So what exactly does that mean? The strategy behind is involving public and private stakeholders all across Europe, so at regional, national, and EU level. And they have 4 areas of work, namely the digital innovation hubs, the strengthening leadership through partnership and industrial platforms, a regulatory framework, but also trainings to prepare Europeans for the digital future. And as I've already mentioned, the digital innovation hubs are a key element of this strategy. So what are digital innovation hubs anyway? They are located all over Europe. They support companies, so notably SMEs, startups, and mid-caps, to upgrade their products and services through the adoption of the latest digital technologies, and thus to gain a competitive advantage. So you've seen that picture before, and the Digital Innovation Hub is right in the center of everything here, to test before invest, to support, to find investments, to innovate the ecosystem, and also to network, and then last but not least, to gain skills and trainings. The Smart Anything Everywhere initiative was originally set up in 2015 with the aim to build and consolidate a sustainable European network of digital innovation hubs. The overall aim here is to support SMEs, startups, and mid-caps to become more competitive and to include the latest digital technologies in their businesses, services, and of course, products. So what are the Smart Anything Every offerings? It depends whether you're a public organization, a startup, SME or midcap, if you're a digital innovation hub, academic, policymaker, or an investor. So for the companies, it's of course experimentation facilities and test before invest. Then knowledge, expertise and training, but also networking, ecosystem, and funding and investments. The funding and training before tested before invest is supported by the so-called innovation actions, such as SMART4ALL or all the others Anna has already mentioned before. And SAE aligns, so we are kind of an umbrella organization for these innovation actions with a special focus on technology areas such as cyber physical and embedded systems, customized low energy computing powering CPS and the IoT, flexible and wearable electronics, as well as widening digital innovation hubs. And all of these innovation actions aligned to SAE offer funding to enhance the products and services. And this funding is provided to the companies via a selection process, the so-called open calls. So companies can apply for funding via open calls in their corresponding technology areas. Guidelines how to apply for this funding and application documents are provided directly by the innovation actions. And in all, 64 million euro of funding are available. So here you can see the different phases. Currently, we're in phase 3 with all the innovation actions below, like BOE, SMART4ALL, DigiFed, HubCap, DIH, for CPS, as well as Smarties 2. The SMART for Europe 2 is a CSA supporting all these innovation actions, and thus the SAE Initiative. The innovation actions of phase 3 are all running until December 2022 or even longer, like Bowie in June 2023. This is the innovation portal where you have a map with the different innovation actions. They're all located all over Europe, and the colored areas can be sorted to see which project or which project partners are close to your location. This is also a screenshot from our innovation portal. So it's www.smartanythingeverywhere.eu. And here you can see the open calls. They're all updated every few days or months, depending on open calls and their special offerings. So what is really brand new is the SAE Marketplace on our website. And this marketplace aims at involving DIH, SMEs, RTOs, and all interested parties to deep dive into the SAE offerings and also to connect with the actors of the SAE ecosystem. So you have to register for that marketplace, and then you will be able to receive up-to-date information on available technology solutions, experiment facilities, training and funding opportunities. This is here just to see how it looks like. Registration is rather easy, so don't miss your chance to register for the marketplace and involve in that ecosystem. It's SAE Marketplace EU, but you can also get there from our website. So to conclude, my presentation is to show you some success stories or use cases from phase 2 innovation actions. This one is here a success story called Bed Air. It was performed by Innovation Action Fed for SAE, and I know that Isabel Dor will give another presentation just a little bit after my presentation. And this Bed Air success story was dealing with environmental and health issues, so namely air pollution in larger city and urban environment that kills over 4 million people every year. So Bed Air developed a system using outstandingly gas sensors to create a post-processing algorithm and then to give the cities a solution to implement appropriate improvement for air quality and decisions to make air quality better in their surrounding. Here just some pictures from that success story. Another one is has its home in the agriculture and environment surrounding. It was performed by Diatomic. Diatomic was dealing with the problem of over-fertilization, which is then resulting in algae overgrowth in rivers, which leads to fish killing. So the solution the Diatomic team provided was the development of a software and a hardware to adjust the quantity of fertilizer. And this variable rate fertilizer now fits on a small tractor and can be applied to the environment just in the correct rate. Another success story also comes from Fed for SAE. It's called Embrace, and it's dealing with the scoliosis treatment, where currently no device is available to measure the forces inside the braces and also to monitor the wearing time of the braces, which is crucial for the success of the treatment. So within this success story, an innovative plug-and-play wearable sensor kit was developed to monitor the pressure inside the braces. but also to comply with medical prescription and to boost the patient's participation to reach really good results there. And a last, but of course not least, success story comes from Tetra Max. It's called Meat Track, and I know that Rainer Lopez also gives a presentation later on. That Meat Track is dealing with food and health issues in the cooling chain of meat, so to ensure the highest meat quality and thus avoid health risk from contained meat. A miniature gas sensor to track real-time freshness of the meat was developed, and within that project, a gas sensing technology was combined with an AI solution and software platform to reach this. So yeah, thank you for this to give the short overview of SAE. And of course, you can approach me by email if you have any questions regarding SAE. Also, here's some links, Smart Anything Everywhere, funding opportunities, and of course, more successful stories. And we would be happy if you would contact us and subscribe to our newsletter, and then you will give regularly updated information on the initiative and its aligned innovation actions. Thank you very much.